In today's episode, I'm going to give you strategies to start marketing effectively. By now, you may have tried a lot of strategies and come to understand what works best for you and what works best for your business. The strategies that I'm going to talk about today are not um, one thing fits every business. It's something that you take care, understand, and tweak it to work best with your business. So let's dive straight into it. The very first thing is to start with clarifying. The very first thing you need to clarify is your vision. What do you want for your business? What do you want as a business owner? When you first started, you may have very simple goals like get a few clients, reach an income goal just to try the waters and know if this business thing is even the right fit for your lifestyle and you in general. However, now it's time to give it more thought, figure out what do you want for your business. For example, for me, now I want my business to be not only the thing that helps me generate revenue, I now genuinely want to be able to help designers like you to have a flourishing, thriving business with less stress, with working effectively instead of trying to do all things in a disorganized and stressful way. So my vision for my business has shifted from testing the waters and knowing if I'm cut out for this or not, to being of help and serving brand and web designers like you. Next, what do you want for your business? Yes, your business is because of you. However, your business and you are two different entities. So, when you think about it, what do you want for your business? What do you want? How do you want to see it? From the beginning, I had a goal of not wanting an agency model where I have a lot of people under me trying to serve a lot of clients. My aim has always been to serve few clients that I can serve, have other sources of income apart from client work, and try to make it work around my children's school schedule. So I don't always take a lot of clients. Like as soon as summer is nearing, I slow down and make sure I have enough room for my existing clients if they need me to do work, and take on client work only based on how much I can work while being out and about with my kids, taking them out for hikes to the beach, play dates, and whatnot. So that is what I want for my business. I am happy to be a company of one, like Paul Jarvis says. Once you know what you want for yourself and for your business, the next step would be to set SMART goals. If you're not aware of what SMART, SMART goals are, then here's the breakdown for you. S stands for specific, where you're going to be very specific of what goal you want. If you have a money goal, then specify it. This year, I want to be able to earn 100,000, or this month onwards, I want to be able to uh, earn $10,000 in revenue or $15,000 in revenue, so that you have $10,000 as income after taxes and other expenses. M stands for measurable. So you have to have a way of measuring it. When you put in money goals in dollars, you can actually measure it. Or if you can say that I want to work only 4 hours a day and generate $4,000 a week, something that you can measure. A is achievable, like work only 4 hours a day and earn $4,000 as a brand new business owner is a little harder to achieve and can feel a little intimidating. However, if you've been doing client works and if you have other ways, other sources of income like a course or a affiliate marketing, then you have a better chance of having something achievable when you set a goal like 4 hours per week and earn $4,000 per week. Make them relevant. R stands for relevant. So it should be related to your business, because if you're saying, I want to be able to exercise 30 minutes a day every single day of the week, then it is a measurable goal. However, it's not relevant to your business, it's relevant to you. And again, you are not your business, they are two different entities. So set smart goals for you and smart goals for your business as well. And make this time bound. So, all of my examples, if you've seen, it's either per annum, per month, or per week. So, set time based goals so that when you measure and you analyze, you have some way to evaluate the data and make tweaks and adjust it, so that in case if you have achieved your goals much sooner, then you can set higher goals, and if you haven't been able to achieve, then you can analyze what went wrong or what could be done differently, so that you can actually do better in the coming time. So set smart goals, and once you have set these goals, set another set of goals which are a bit scarier, which are a little not achievable, which are practical. So it has to stay in the achievable category. Like, you cannot say that I want to work 2 hours a day and you don't have a client base, you just started your business, you have no ideas, no plans, and you say, I want to make $50,000 per month. It is a scary goal, but it is not achievable because you don't even have a proper plan at hand. So when you're setting scary goals, make sure these are still achievable, but they seem a little on the higher side. For myself, I want it to be totally around my kids' school schedule. So if they have a week off, then I plan accordingly and I do not take on work that I cannot finish in that time. And if I already have client work, then I won't commit my time during the holidays, so that I can accommodate anything that comes up during work. Like, if a friend asks for an unplanned play date or a hike, then I want it to be easy to say yes and be able to fit it into my schedule, rather than feel guilty later that though I am working from home just so I can be around my kids, I'm not really achieving what I wanted. So, this is my vision for my business and for myself as a business owner and as a mother. The very next thing that you should clarify is your audience. In other words, niche. So, who do you want to serve? When I say niche, you don't have to um, box yourself into something that is not comfortable for you. However, you can definitely always narrow down who you want to serve. For example, when I first started, I felt like I could design and develop websites for anybody. It didn't matter what kind of business they had, it didn't matter how many years they were in business. I was just developing a website and it made sense for then. However, later I realized that's not the smartest way to market myself. That's just the skill I have. But for marketing, saying to everybody that, yes, I can do it for you, I can do it for you, I can do it for you, and everybody else like that, didn't seem to be something that would build confidence in my audience. So, who did I think I could serve best? After spending some time with designers, I came to know that designers do not like WordPress and they had enjoyed working with website builders like Squarespace and Wix. So it became clear for me that I could help someone create designs that would not just be beautiful but also be able to translate, because I was there to help them with the code. So I was not only clear who I could serve, that is the brand and web designers, I also clarified exactly why I could serve them best, because now I know how I can use this in my marketing. I can write copy accordingly, I can create content accordingly. So, clarifying who I want to serve and how I can serve them best came across as the best idea for me. I could have chosen many other things. I could have just chosen to customize templates for a lower cost for bloggers who did not want to spend a lot of money. I did try that, and although it was an okay business model, I didn't feel as challenged as I do with when I'm working with designers because of the kind of work. So I had to be very sure that I was doing something that that would make me feel happy while being able to serve someone who I knew I could best serve. So it had to be something that was good for me and for who I wanted to help. So, what makes you think that you can serve this audience that you pick the best? Being clear on your audience helps you create great content that your audience can resonate with. Next step is to clarify your offer. So, what service can you offer? Like, I can offer both design and development services. However, my design skills are not as great as that of a designer, and I tend to gravitate towards simple, clean, and minimal work. And I know that for sure that's not as eye catching as something that's designed by a designer. And then I realized that I was building these websites for bloggers and other service based business owners. However, they did not really understand how to leverage their website or how to leverage the online space to market their own services. And that is when I found my signature offer of trying to help brand and web designers double their qualified leads each month and close sales calls without selling hard. Like, I found my calling right there. So, what is the offer that you have that you feel so aligned with that you just can't wait to get out into the world and you just can't wait to serve your clients by providing that service? And when you have your offer decided, clarify why this is such a great offer. Like I just mentioned, I saw that a lot of business owners did not understand how to leverage their website in the most efficient way. And I knew this is something that I could easily help with. And I could have chosen all service based business owners, but I still decided to niche to brand and web designers because I know brand and web designers quite intimately and I can guess how they are struggling, where they are struggling, and how I can transform their life with my offer. So, my suggestion would be to clarify how is your offer going to transform your audience's business and how is it going to transform your audience's life. Like my clients, after having worked with me, have pretty much automated their sales process and reduced the number of hours they spend in identifying qualified leads and qualifying them and converting them into clients. So, this has definitely changed their business in terms of simplifying it and making it more effective and efficient. It also transforms their life because now they have more time at hand. They avoid getting burnt out trying to do all things that they need to do as a business owner, as a small business owner, all by themselves. So, my offer is there to serve them in their business and to transform their life for better. So, if you don't already have an offer that you feel so strongly about, then it's time to put pen to paper and come up with ideas that you feel very strongly aligned with, that you just can't stop talking about, that you just have to put it out into the world so that you can serve your audience to the best of your ability and change their life forever for good. The very last way that you can start marketing your business effectively right away is by clarifying how you can take someone from know to like to trust to being your client. So, map out the way that you're going to take someone through this journey of coming to know of you and getting to know you better in a way that they start liking your work, and how you're going to build trust with them so that they feel inclined to be your client. Once you have this mapped, you're going to have an easier time creating a process around this. So, map out all the touch points. These could be your social media posts, these could be your blog posts, your podcast, your Facebook lives. So, what are the kind of touch points that you want to have? Again, you have to choose what's going to work best for you and figure out these touch points. What happens when someone gets to know you for the first time? Say someone saw your Instagram post. What do you do then? How do you rekindle the know, like, trust if they don't instantly convert from someone who read your blog, someone who read your Instagram post or saw your story and wants to be your client, that is really not how things go most often. So, how do you want to rekindle? How do you want them to be in your vicinity? And how do you want to stay top of mind for someone who has come across you? This is where the freebies and opt ins come to play. Your freebie can be a PDF, a video, your Facebook group. These days, Facebook groups are a great place to have your audience and nurture them. It could be your email list. So, map all the ways that you're going to rekindle the know and like when people come across you. This is also where you'll figure out what to do if you've taken someone through the journey of know, like, trust, and yet haven't been able to convert them into a client. Either they have been on your discovery calls and they didn't convert, or they have been um, communicating with you over Messenger and tried to pick your brain. You did help them as much as you could, but they didn't take the next step to get on a call with you or show interest of being your client. And when this happens, you must be in a position to identify what is affecting the conversion. Like, what is not resonating with this person who has had a couple of chats with you, who has shown interest in your content already by liking, by um, being present on your lives or watching all of your videos, by being on your email list. So, what has not really helped them make the shift from knowing you and knowing that they need you to being your client? When you have all the data, the analysis becomes much easier and making changes to your strategy becomes efficient because now you know what probably is causing someone to not convert. It could be that they don't really trust you, so how can you build better trust? Maybe you could send them testimonials or post testimonials on your social media, send to your email list so that they understand that yes, you really have worked with clients who have found the kind of success that they are looking for. Send them small tips and tricks to help them figure it out for themselves. Many a times this helps build the trust that you actually know your skills. If it's not something in their wheelhouse, they are definitely going to reach out to you as soon as they have made their decision that this is not something for me. So these are my 4 simple suggestions to start marketing effectively. If you clarify your vision, if you know why you are in business, if you know why you want this business to flourish or how you want this business to flourish, and if you know who you want to serve and who you can serve best, if you know what kind of offers serve your audience the best and makes you excited to promote these offers, you'll be able to map out a better strategy to get this in front of more people and have them stay with you till they turn from cold or warm audience to paying clients. If there's been any strategy that has helped you start marketing effectively and I've not talked about it, then please feel free to comment below and let me know about it. I'm open to suggestions and comments on what else you'd like to know about marketing or WordPress or business or mindset for business. In my next video, I'm going to talk about what you should do when someone reaches out to you on social media, either through DMs or sends you an email showing interest that they want to work with you and they want to know more about you. So if you want to know about it, hit the notification bell and do subscribe so that when I post the video, you get a notification. Until next time, take care and have a thriving business. Bye-bye.